Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading and it's going to be kind of like a world view, so let's see what's going on here. Whatever comes out. Oh yeah, I knew it. So what's going on right now is there's a force, and I don't want to say that because that is spying on everybody on the planet. We all know this if you're on my channel. And somebody is looking at you like dinner because there's a healing that's taking place. And okay, so while this healing is taking place worldwide, this is where this energy wants to keep you. Okay? So you don't know what's coming next. And you don't take that leap of faith in a spiritual way because you're poor in either in spirit or finances. Sometimes when you're poor in finances, you're poor in spirit because you have no hope. This is exactly what is trying to be done. Four of Swords to the Eight of Swords. Your healing is being interrupted. Okay? So you do not take a leap of faith and transform your life. Because you're too busy about worrying about survival. I hope that makes sense. Fear has two meanings. Fuck everything and run, or face everything and rise. So whether you want to be on the trajectory of feeding the entities that basically eat fear, it's fear porn, so they do this on a regular basis. This is why world WWs are happening and all that, because they want to keep you in lack and fear. And that's exactly where this person is. Alright? Reach out, get some help if you need it. And don't let somebody take your sovereignty away, because that is what this is all about. It's it's a psyop to take your personal sovereignty away, your awareness away, so you don't see the real picture of what's going on. Your best bet in this situation is not to pick a side, because they're fueling each side of this equally. So even the awakened people who are on this trajectory of, self-empowerment are being affected because they're on one side or another. So remember that the balance, the middle path of this, being aware and not giving in to fear, is the only way that you will see the truth. Let go. Four of Cups. That is the challenge. Let go for the celebration and the win. Alright? Because no matter which way this goes, you being attached and hung up on the how or the why is what keeps you in spiritual jail, so to speak. Most recent past, got people out there celebrating what they're growing. Now, whatever your trajectory is on this path, you can choose to look at it as a half glass full instead of a half glass empty. That is a perspective. And you can choose to stress or you could choose to win over the stress. So you can see exactly what things are. Not what they're being, not what's being pushed on you. Okay? Immediate future. Immediate future. Are they going to keep pushing? Well, yeah. Until they get you a reaction. A premature reaction. The devil's strong here, guys, and he got lots of magic. And you could choose to fall for it, to be controlled by it. Magician, the devil, Strength, and the Page of Cups. Understand that it's coming from here. It's not coming from, you know, this is playing with it. It's playing with your emotional well-being. Emotional well-being. And there are tricks to get you to react to the control and walk away from anything that keeps you in the knowing. Okay? So it's up to you where to take this. I mean, like I said, it's a perspective. Now you can be ready for anything, and or you could be in that fear and lack mentality where the whole situation that's going on globally is trying to put every single human. So they give up their sovereignty. All that glitters may not be gold. You've just been led to believe that. Walking away from your wish fulfillment, walking away from your happiness because of the things that are being shown to you. Now, you can choose which way to look at this, and this is what I say in my lives all the time. We're at the top of the roller coaster. Are you going to go down the hill freaking out, or are you going to rise your arms and go, ready? You have to prepare yourself mentally, spiritually, and emotionally for this. This is very important because you are the creators. You are the creators. And if you give in to the creation that is being portrayed, yeah. So, this is being scared. Lots of people out here are scared to move on from the truth. They're scared to find the truth. But the cold hard truth here is you need to find a way to let go of what you think is true and go by your gut feeling of what you... This is where follow the yellow brick road and going down Alice's, rabbit hole is going to benefit you because, it don't matter what platform you're on. I don't care if you're on Rumble. I don't care if you're on YouTube. I don't care what platform you're on. You are being spied on. Period. So, and these negative frequencies are coming from your computer and your phone and trying to keep you in a, like I said, in a state of lack, in a state of fear. This is lack and fear. And temptation. And an outside entity who's working together to play with you and emotionally manipulate you, and also to get you to give up your sacred secretion, which is your You know, if you're okay out there just having relations with anyone, or what they call open marriages or whatever, just cheaters married, that's all they are. Understand the repercussions of that. I just posted something on the monarchy in my community community tab. So go check that out. It's kind of gross, but it is the fact of things right now. And it's not just the monarchy. It is the fact of things being spread so people lose their mind. That is the whole point. So remember, when you're out there just having a good time with any old person, you're taking on whatever energy that they promote. So this is why the divine couple has to happen. So they are loyal to each other and they back each other up. This is why. It's not because of, not really even because of an emotional thing, but because of it's kings and queens. The real esoteric kings and queens that are coming together. And the king protects his queen. Because the queens are the mothers. Alright? I hope that makes sense. Hopes and fears. Yes, Judgment Day is here. What are you going to choose? You're going to choose to see this as what it is, which is control of the elites, and I'm just going to put it that way. Or are you going to choose your sovereignty? You're going to let somebody manifest your life for you? Or are you going to manifest it yourself? By sticking to your truth, by sticking to your sovereignty. Like I said, all a matter of perspective at this point and what you want to bring into the world. It's all your choice. It really, really is. The Lovers. A choice. And moving in a different direction. Okay? Six of Swords to the Two of Wands. Let's get some clarity here. Somebody asked me to do this reading, so that's why I'm doing it. Because, you know, I want to help people keep their sovereignty. Keep what they know to be true. Gemini energy. So this could be another person keeping you locked in this Page of Pentacles. Look at that. Through, and I'm just going to put it to you this way. Sensual manipulation. The swing. This is the cold hard truth. With the King of Swords, he don't play. The cold hard truth is whoever this person is in your life, they're trying to keep you in the Page of Pentacles. Because they like playing with you. It feeds them when you fear. It feeds the powers that be when you live in lack and fear and you don't find your power. Find your power anyway. Okay? Because this is a brand new beginning. And if people don't like it, tell them to suck it. You are a sovereign being. And you will remain that way as long as that is your choice. No matter what you have chosen in the past, this could be a new beginning of a new choice and a new way of looking at things. What is this Three of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles? This is the powers that be celebrating on what they've completely manifested. Okay? But you got to understand that they will reap what they sow. And they're not worried about that. This is a depopulation bomb. They don't care. They don't care about you. They don't care about what you have. They just want to rid the world of the pesky humans. Go within and seek your answers. Don't look outside you right now. I mean, you can watch tarot readings if you like, because they give you small hints in each one. But you know what to cut out here with your judgment. It will lead you to the Wheel of Fortune, which is your destiny. And you're destined to be a sovereign being. And the faster you not allow this to hurt you, the faster your conflict within and without will be at bay. Like I said, Judgment Day is here. The only thing that can stand after this is truth. Because the Queen of Swords don't play either. So we got the King and Queen of Swords on top of the Hermit here. Virgo energy. Venus is in Virgo right now. Okay? That is love. That is Venus. That is love. Love anyway. Don't allow these people to take that choice away from you. Don't do things out of desperation, because the more desperation you feed it, the bigger it gets. I mean, yeah, is it stressful? Oh, absolutely it's stressful. And I'm not lying. I'm not immune to it, because it's bombarding me too. But if you understand that you got to stop looking outside yourself for the answers, and you start looking inside, a lot of these videos and people and places and things are going to start making a whole lot more sense. And you're going to start seeing them a whole lot clearer. King and Queen of Swords, you're going to see them cold hard truth, clear as day, and you're not going to be able to deny it. So, keep going, my babies. Let go of the illusion of what you thought structure is supposed to look like. Because you're being fed this. And this is even on an etheric level. Let go of what your belief is about this Four of Wands. Because it's just a belief. And it could be very well an illusion. I made a statement that said some people were getting, funny and trying to leave messages about how unstable I was because I move all the time. Well, I'm a monadic soul. And I'm stable and I move. This is kind of what we're all, it's nice to have the home and all that stuff, but I'll tell you, your own signal of your home, and I've learned this by renting Airbnbs over the last year, is a weapon, and it's being used against you. Just so you know. And that's why I pick up and move when it's time. Each time when I know that my cell signals are being deliberately messed with, and my electricity is deliberately being messed with to try to force fear, illness, and all that onto me, I move. And it's not so easy for everybody. But what I'm saying is, make sure that you get EMF protectors and things of that nature to help you fight these frequencies, because they're being done on a very broad level. Alright? So, this is feeling like you're not good enough, or like you don't have enough to maybe get a house or get a life, because this could even be a marriage of some kind or a union of some kind. It's like, as long as somebody can keep you in lack, and that's what I say about the twin flame journey. This is like, it's been weaponized. Because it's not about love. It's about making you feel like you ain't good enough, or you feel like you don't have enough, or you feel like it's not enough. And as long as you're kept in lack, you will not see the truth. You will see whatever is being shown to you, which is the Seven of Cups, as a brand new beginning. But it's empty. It's an empty promise. It just looks that way. And it's playing with you, in and out energy. You know, as somebody thinking, well, you know, I can just have anything I want because people are so open with their sexuality. And like I said, go watch that video. That is what's being done. Has nothing to do with who you are or what you have. There is things spreading out there that are to help speed up the die-off. So, I mean, if you want to look at it that way. All right. So yeah. So with the Three of Pentacles and the playa card, guy with no shirt on, that is the Knight of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. We have a brand new beginning, and I do feel like this is help. I feel like this is financial help. But people are so guarded about it that it keeps them stuck. This is seeing the blessing and loving anyway. But look at how people are reacting to this. Very hastily. And giving up their sovereignty for what? For what? Giving up sovereignty for what? For holding on to a belief and making your own self hold on to things that are mere illusions. This Eight of Swords is an illusion, being stuck. It's more in your head than anything. And if they can keep you there, you imprison yourself in your mind. And that is the wipe. That is what's trying to be done. You can choose to move anyway, in a way that's empowering, instead of Eight of Swords. You have the power. You are the creator. And what you focus on is what you create. The Knight of Pentacles. Oh yeah. I can't make it up, baby. Like I said, devil want to get paid. We got Saturn going direct here on the 4th of November. And if you're on the wrong side of this, the devil want to get paid. This is what we're preparing for. And then it goes into next year. And next year is going to be kind of brutal, but we will have a once-in-a-lifetime chance in April with Uranus square Jupiter. Check it out. This is Pluto and Capricorn. My bad for saying Pluto and Scorpio and then that last video. I didn't mean that. I was thinking Mars and Scorpio, which is going to be, like I said, it's going to be brutal. And lots of things are going to come into life because of the action of Mars. And Pluto is things that are hidden. Alright? This is what's being hidden. The temptation of the devil. It is Judgment Day. Okay? So if you go and play with your sovereignty, your love life, for something that just looks good, This is going to be exposed, and you will be enlightened at whatever this is. You will see the devil full-fledged in all his glory, and the temptations of life that have been propagated to you to make you give away your sovereignty. Some people might not care. Some people like, sovereignty. I'd rather be codependent on life and believe everything I hear and believe everything I see than to think for myself. Now, some people will stay there. That is not your choice. That is their choice. All right? Understand where you end and another begins in this energy. So you know what's real and what's not real. The outside influence here is judgment. Or no, actually that is the hopes and fears. The outside influence here is the Nine of Swords. This is stress, worry, and freaking out about what's going on in the world. Of course it is, because this is the fear porn that you're being fed. Some of the stuff that you're seeing on YouTube and whatnot is old from many years ago. I noticed that on one of the videos I was watching about the strip there. It looked like something I had seen before, and I think it is. And that's my personal opinion. I think some of this has already been filmed and is made for TV. But as long as you stay in a place of fear and lack, you are feeding these entities that want to control you. They want to control your movement. They want to control how you move, what you do. And they'll offer you any damn thing you want, as long as you follow and don't think for yourself. You're going to choose to boss up, work with other people, get your shit together so you're prepared for anything. Are you going to be kept in fear, lack, and a belief system that no longer serves you? Time to let go of all that. If you don't do anything, if you just stay and allow things to pick your direction, it certainly will, because the Emperor is really controlling. And if you're in fear and lack, this Emperor can control you any way they want, because you're given into the illusion of control. All right? Hopefully, hope and fear, and yeah, some of us are hoping, and some of us are fearing the fact that our works on earth will be judged. Well, yeah, your heart will be weighed against a feather, and if it is heavier, you will go through trials and tribulations until you lighten it up. Because somebody playing with your balance. This is my play it card again. This is in the immediate future and the hopes and fears. My recommendation here, like I said, they playing with your money. If nothing else here, this is the biggest move on wealth that they can do, but they will reap what they've sown. And so will you. Spirit ain't playing. I'm going to tell you that much right now. You need to find the middle path, whoever you are out there, so you can go into this next phase prepared, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Because what's being done is making you choose. Making you choose how you're going to see this. Everybody's so worried about, like, trying to get into, they're afraid. They're afraid that they're not going to get this before they go, or kingdom, husband, kingdom, whatever. Like I said, that's all an illusion to give your power away to someone else. And then you won't have any for yourself. That other person's going to reap the benefit of that. It's time to take a risk and go in a new direction. A leap of faith despite outside challenges to a brand new passionate beginning, if you so choose it. You have to choose it. Your works will be judged by you. There is no judge, jury, and executioner. There's only your higher self. And these other energies, these negative, overpowering energies, are trying to keep you here and not seeing the swing, not seeing this brand new beginning. Aries, Gemini energy. Yeah. Like I said, if we can keep you here, you have no reason for hope. And that's the cold, hard truth. You don't see this brand new beginning. You don't see your creativity that could lead to your abundance. And this is the abundance that everybody is entitled to. Everybody on the planet. But if we could keep you in lack, fear, jealousy, conflict, worry, stress, you will not keep your sovereignty. You will freely give it away to the devil. If you don't get a hold on that. And that is the strength of being sovereign. No matter what. I'll tell you. I'm going to do probably a recipe thing where I can help you eat for a week on a simple meal that you can freeze and keep in the freezer. Especially if you're by yourself. Okay? Look at this. Look. I can't make it up. Crown chakra, conflict and defeat. So this is how. This is the how. Your crown chakra is getting lit up. And as long as you can be bombarded by these frequencies and not find your power, which is the connection to your higher self, they win. See, this is universal love. This is unconditional love. With the lovers here and the leap of faith, you can choose that. Or you can choose this. It really is up to you, Mars and Scorpio. That is a tower. Okay. Everyone is being asked this. What are you going to choose? The shadow side or your own divinity? You going to feed the shadow side or are you going to feed your divinity? Where there's nothing in this world that really exists but this. Love. You're going to choose to love anyway? Forgive anyway? Or are you going to choose the disruption in the shadow side? Because those are your choices, guys. And it's all coming from the crown chakra. So, like I said, Psych, psyops here. If you allow this to psych you out, Nine of Swords, it most certainly will. And as long as they can keep you on the ground choosing an illusion and not sticking to the whole being, but giving your power away to another being, you will never see the truth. You will only see lack. You will only see scarcity. You will only see what the devil wants you to see. I can't make it up. Like I said, and the devil thinking to get paid. Alright? And that's karma. Saturn goes direct on November 4th. This is going to bring all kinds of karma, especially from a Pisces perspective. And the ones who will deserve judgment. But on a spiritual level, you cannot be the judge, jury, and executioner. Only Spirit has that ability. Only God, or whatever you believe in. Alright? The authority does not come from a personal person, whether that person makes it seem like that or not. Most of them have messed up minds due to what they've done to the collective. So that's and because they've opened themselves to so many spiritual nasties. And the more you open up to those spiritual nasties, the attachment, the codependency, the sick, twisted things that are being done, the more they can attach to you. Negative or positive. So we have to try to stay in a balanced state, because there can be no light without dark, and there can be no dark without light. Not way up there in the sky, because I tell you what, if you stay way up there in the sky painting castles, you're going to become a target if you're not aware. If you're way down there on the scale of worry, stress, scarcity, low vibe and sketchy ass energy, understand it will cause attachments. So be in the middle. Be balanced. Be the earth angel that is trying to help everyone else get through difficult times. Because they will be difficult. Like I said, a lot of this is fake. You are already privileged. You're already the person that has the gift, because they don't rob empty houses. As a spiritual person, you already possess what you need, even though it may not seem like that on the surface at this time. 1112, 1116, 78. Okay? It's fake, it's phony, and these people are using it to try to control you. Some of these messages that you're getting, could they be official? Yes. Could they offer you a new path? Yes. Could they offer you plenty of gifts? Yes. But what is the gift? What is the gift? What is the gift? Especially if you're held in any high regard, or you have, you know, any kind of a backside integrity. Now, Gen X, I definitely know you all have a backside. We grew up without that kind of control. It's not even that. We refused the control. I mean, I tried to run away from home at 6 years old because I knew that wasn't right. That my family wasn't right. That there was something wrong with them. And I endured many, many years of abuse due to that belief system that they were in. Because you don't have no choice when you're a kid. But you can grow up and choose a different path. And although it wasn't what my parents or anybody else wanted for me, at 57 years old, I sit here a sovereign being with my own belief system and my own power. Even if I ain't a millionaire in the bank, I'm a millionaire here. I got it all. Got everything I need. Even if the world doesn't seem like that at this time. Even if my bank account doesn't show it at this time. I'm an empress no matter what, because I'm a warrior and I don't bow to anybody. Neither should you. You are sovereign beings. Take your power back. And don't let any old person have it. It's a shadow. It's a shadow. And it's disrupting your life and your home and your intuition because of hate. I can't make it up. It's this shadow is disrupting what you love and your crown chakra that keeps you in a firm foundation and stable, no matter if you're on the move or not. It's being done from here. And there is the Empress. They hate the Empress because the Empress will not bow. That is Mother energy. Mother, High Priestess energy. And Mother's love sometimes is the most powerful thing on earth. I know it is for me. When I lost my mother, I felt the disconnection. And when I go, I'm sure my children will too. So, you can't be afraid of that though. Death is inevitable for all of us. It's inevitable. What is that Braveheart said? Every man dies, but every man does not truly live. There's a lot of truth in that statement. And like I said, as long as you stay on this merry-go-round, round and round in circles of these fake people who are their only trajectory here is to get you to step out of your power and be codependent. That is going to be up to you. So we got have faith, love is coming. We do have soulmates here. And there's insane chemistry between the two of you. But there's somebody, this is somebody new. And be careful. See the red flags. Because dating ain't what it used to be, guys. If you're out there dating. If you're not dating and you're married, good for you. If you have a solid foundation with a soulmate or significant other, good for you. If you're single, you need to watch out for these players, these people who want to get you hooked so they can play with your mind. The stick's just a stick. If you settle for just the shtick to not be lonely, in time, you will you'll get that. I'm only saying this because from a place of loneliness and low vibe and sketchy ass energy, that's not love. It's codependency on another person to make you feel something. You can feel something without anybody. But you have to understand that path of, even though it might be lonely, it's safe. It keeps you in a perpetual state of manifestation instead of giving your power away to somebody else and letting them manifest your destiny for you. And this is exactly what all of us are being asked. Which one gonna be? It is not time to pick a side, because if you pick a side, it's only going to fuel that side or the other. It is time for you to take back your power and see things exactly as they truly are, which is a belief system that we all need. And I did this a long time ago, but everybody needs to kind of let go of that belief system. Because as long as you're chasing your tail and looking for somebody to love instead of fixing what's here, your outside world is always going to reflect that. And I don't mean that because there are powers that are messing with your work, messing with your money, messing with your life. Like I said, it's to keep you in a perpetual state of lack. No matter what it is, if it's relationships, if it's money, if it's homes, you know. Why do you think they buy up all the houses? So you can afford one. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so what we got here is the flower of life with Isis. This is messages from Isis. You are entering a fertile period of your life where you are manifesting. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist the change. Instead, go with the flow and let it happen. Now is the time for your blossoming from the shadow self into your crown chakra and the Empress energy. Now is the time for your blossoming. We are healing the divine masculine within. Not out there. Understand what this message means. So when I get comments about, you know, well, I'll never go back to him, and blah, 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 blah. That ain't what this is about. This is the divine masculine inside, which is the protector, the one who makes sure that everything's taken care of. And then the Empress can thrive. All right, and that is the divine feminine within. The divine masculine within provides protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding. Even through the most uncomfortable circumstances in life. Your inner masculine is going through a healing right now, growing stronger in the ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. That's what this is all about. So you do not create a better world for yourself, therefore creating chaos in the world. Giving your power away to the illusion of a belief system instead of contacting your higher self and your crown chakra. And this is what everybody on the planet is being asked to do. And most people, as you can see, are just going wherever. Reach deep for that well of creativity and the vastness that needs to be contacted at this time. Because all these cards are in reverse except for the River Queen, and that's upright. Spiral Dancer and the Fire Prince. So I'm going to read all three of those for advice. This is a long video. Apparently it's a needed message. Okay, the Fire Prince in reverse. This is 111, so it is definitely something you really need to pay attention to. So as a challenger, there are a couple messages delivered by the Fire Prince. So take heed, as one or both could pertain to you now. Be mindful of starting a fire you can't put out. Aggressive action results in loss. Slow down and don't be so eager to reach your goal. Stay clear of someone else's unbridled ambition and aggression as well. If you think you could get burned, you most certainly will, unless you remove yourself from the action. When the Fire Prince arrives as a challenger, he could also be warning you to be careful of burnout, watching way too much shit on the news, or even in tarot readings. I mean, you do you. This might pertain to workaholism or excessively focusing on something you want, excluding all else. Something you want, excluding all else. Devil energy. It's not paying attention to the broader picture here. Alright? And it says, you may be afraid to let go, but you must. If you keep going the way you are, truly you won't have any energy left, nor will you see your way through your path. It's easy to get lost in the dark when there is no flame to light the way. Be your own flame, okay? You really need to be your own flame right now. To light your own, what do they call those things? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, light your own candle in the dark. And let that guide you where you need to go. And the Spiral Dancer in reverse is also one that I think is going to be very relevant. That's 14 and the number 5. So, page 14, and it is change. So it's in reverse, so it's a challenger. Come on, give me my card. This says, it seems as if you're getting caught out of breath, going in the wrong direction. Sometimes you're so busy dancing to your own tune that you find yourself out of step with everyone else. Perhaps now is the time to regroup, sit down, and rest for a while, until the rhythm calls you to dance again. The Spiral Dancer's message is a gentle one. So be still and know that you are always loved. If your question is about a relationship, don't be too assertive now. This is a time to be receptive and allow someone else to take the lead and show you his or her true nature. At this time, be careful of being manipulated. You will know the truth about your situation clearly if you sit this dance out and observe. If you sit this one out and observe and clarify in your own mind, you will be able to see what is truly going on in the cosmos. Look. You can protect yourself spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Then we got the River Queen, which is flow. Hunted. Okay? And this came out upright. Flow, letting go, and natural movement. The River Queen flows into your life as an ally to remind you of the concept of allowing the law of non-attachment. Remember that all rivers come from the mountains and run into the sea to be absorbed by the larger body of water. There the liquid evaporates into the clouds and the rain into the mountains to continue an endless cycle of fluidity. The River Queen requires you to be fluid and to let go of rigidity and perfectionism. You will travel far as long as you let go and let flow, even maneuvering around your greatest blockages, like water streams around big boulders. No obstacle can hold you back now if you're willing to surrender to the natural flow of events. Be easy on yourself and others, and watch how smoothly you move forward. You may be surprised where the river takes you. Let what is be, and continue to stand in your truth and integrity, whatever the cause. Because fear and what's being shown to you, most of it's bullshit. Be stable and move. You don't have to be stable just sitting still. Sometimes that causes stagnancy and burnout, especially with the frequencies that you're being bombarded with on the daily, from the time you wake up in the morning till the time you go to bed. Create anyway. Be your own power anyway. Take care. Bye for now.